What is going on, people? This is John of Pipney, and I am back with another sports reaction. And the talks between the Chicago Bears and Russell Wilson continues to heat up. Now, of course, 2 months ago, nobody feared that Russell Wilson would even be considered for any type of trades and that the Seattle Seahawks wouldn't even entertain the idea of getting rid of their franchise quarterback. But of course, fast forward 2 months later, which is now, and we now know that that is no longer the case. And plus, we also hearing that in those league circles, they definitely believe that there's a good chance that this could happen if a team is desperate enough to make that type of trade. And we both know that the Bears front office is definitely desperate enough to make that type of trade. And on top of that, the Bears is the only logical team left on Russell Wilson's list to go to, because we all already know that the Cowboys had already committed to Dak Prescott. The Saints, they definitely have no cap space whatsoever, and the Raiders have shown public support for Derek Carr. So unless things can work out in Seattle, the Chicago Bears indeed will be the best option for Russell Wilson. And if you are doubting any further that the Bears is not making the right moves, the Bears will be creating over $23 million in cap space this week by converting the 2021 base salaries of Khalil Mack, Eddie Jackson, and also Cody Whitehair into signing bonuses. Now, that's a massive amount of space that just been cleared purely from reconstructors. So kudos to those guys. Basically just looking at the bigger picture and not being selfish and saying that basically I worked hard for my money, so I'm not reconstructing anything, and don't change their contracts. And they looking at the bigger picture long term and letting you guys know that they want to win the championship in Chicago. Now, with that additional $23 million, Ryan Pace could be gearing up to make a big move very soon, or he could be waiting until free agency to basically use some of that money, or he can put some of that money to the side and actually sign Allen Robinson to a long-term deal. That means that Allen Robinson does come back for a long-term deal, and that makes the deal for Russell Wilson to come back that much sweeter. But that's all I got for you guys today. John of Pipney, and once again was bringing it back to you with another sports reaction. And also, just be sure to check out later episodes of the John of Pipney podcast and also the Main Event podcast with my co-host, Kofi O'Hemming from KO Sports Talk. And for future episodes, we are going to keep working at it, and eventually we're going to have you, the guest, be live so that you can be able to tune in and chime in anytime that you want to, and even be a part of the podcast. So just check that out, people. All right, now. Peace out.